Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we are here to process the stack of sources you sent us, and what we're really looking for is that single potent nugget of knowledge.
Right.
Our mission is all about leverage, but, not in some grand, complex business strategy.
Or some radical lifestyle thing.
Exactly. We're looking for that one seemingly simple decision that just creates this huge compounding wave of change in your life.
And that's exactly why this deep dive matters. I mean, if you're someone who really values efficiency, you want to know where to put your energy for the biggest return.
For sure.
And all the sources we looked at, they all point to this one single fork in the road.
That's right. And the core thesis here is it's pretty profound. It's that 5 years from now, you're going to face one of two outcomes.
Yeah, okay.
You'll either look back and say, wow, I really turned things around, or you'll say, wow, I'm in the exact same spot I was 5 years ago.
Just older.
Just older. And the difference, what we found, really hinges on one single daily choice.
Yeah, and what's so fascinating is how simple it is. I mean, the sources all agree this isn't some expensive course or a new app.
Right.
It's a choice. So fundamental, it almost feels too easy.
Yeah.
But it dictates whether you level up or loaf around during the most important part of your day.
So we're talking about the compounding power of the first hour. It all comes down to that alarm clock and, what you do right after. So our job is to explore the why, the psychological, the biological, the mathematical reasons this one choice has such immense 5-year power.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's unpack this with the first big obstacle. The snooze button. The sources call it the most expensive 9 minutes of your life.
Which is such a great way to put it.
It is, right? We think of it as this little harmless thing, but the cost,
Yeah.
in terms of your future, it's just astronomical.
It truly is. And when we say cost, we're not just talking about losing 9 minutes of time. You're actually sabotaging your brain's prime state. Well, hitting snooze throws your brain into what's called sleep inertia. You're basically confusing your whole internal system. So when you do finally get up, you feel groggy, slow.
Yeah, that fuzzy feeling.
Exactly. It's way less efficient than if you'd just gotten up the first time.
And the science behind waking up, that's what really jumps out. The specific nugget here is pretty remarkable. Studies show the brain is up to 40% more focused in the first 90 minutes after you wake up.
40%. That's a biological superpower that you're just given for free every single morning.
A free superpower.
Yeah, it's the highest quality mental bandwidth you will have all day, and it's delivered when the world is least likely to interrupt you.
Okay, so if that window is so powerful, why do we waste it? Why do we trade that 40% focus for, things that don't matter?
That's the million-dollar question.
The source material had some colorful language for it, wasting it on doom-scrolling Amazon for a bigger air fryer.
Or arguing with strangers in YouTube comment sections.
Right.
And it's tragic, really, because you are applying your best brain power, that pure laser-focused state, to activities that just create stress and distraction.
So you're setting the tone for the rest of the day with low-priority junk.
You've got it. That first 90 minutes is like prime mental real estate, and most people are just using it as a junk drawer.
I hear that. But what about the whole I'm not a morning person argument? For the night owls, does this prime window still hold true?
That's a really crucial point. This isn't about demanding everyone become a 5 a.m. warrior, even if the sources lean that way.
Okay.
The principle is about respecting your individual prime mental state. So if your peak focus is genuinely at, say, 10 a.m., the rule is the same. You have to protect that 90 minutes.
It's not the hour on the clock, it's the state of your brain.
Precisely. It's about being a not wasting my prime mental state person, not a morning person. That said, the early morning does have one huge practical advantage: the quiet. Built-in interruption immunity. There were just fewer texts, fewer notifications, fewer people needing your attention. That purity of focus is, well, it's priceless.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting for me. We're moving from the external advantages to the internal chemical ones. The source calls that first hour your mental launchpad.
Yes, and it's because of this perfectly timed neurochemical cocktail you get naturally.
A cocktail. Okay, talk us through it. I know dopamine is part of it.
It is, and dopamine is often, oversimplified as the pleasure chemical, but its main job is really directional. It's the molecule for motivation, for drive, for pursuing goals.
So it gives you the pull toward doing something.
Exactly. And then you have the other key player, which is cortisol.
Which everyone thinks is bad, right? The stress hormone.
And it can be when it's chronically high. But that natural spike you get in the morning, the cortisol awakening response, is essential. It's like your body's internal push-start button. It gives you alertness, readiness to act.
So peak dopamine giving you direction and cortisol giving you the engine. And you combine those two.
And you unlock what scientists call flow-prone neuroplasticity.
Okay, that's a mouthful.
It is, but it's the critical piece. Neuroplasticity is just the brain's ability to rewire itself.
Okay.
And in the morning, with that specific chemical mix, your brain is like, well, it's highly receptive to new patterns and new habits.
It's a source put it in a great way. It's like your brain is in wet cement mode.
That is the perfect analogy. Whatever you pour into it during that first hour, it sets. It hardens into the structure for your whole day.
So if you pour in social media drama,
You are literally cementing distraction and reactivity as your brain's default setting for the next 24 hours. You're wiring yourself for it.
wow,
But if you choose to pour in, say, focus planning or learning something complex,
you're cementing growth.
you're cementing real, compounding growth. You are optimizing your own hardware before most people even found their phone.
That leverage is it's why this is probably the highest ROI you can get. Just claiming that 1 hour gives you this massive psychological edge over like 95% of people.
For sure. And if we zoom out, the math behind it becomes staggering. It goes way beyond just a productivity hack.
Right, let's run the numbers because this part really drives home the long-term stakes. We're talking 1 focused hour, maybe 5 days a week.
Okay, so 1 intentional hour a day. That's 365 hours a year of pure, focused self-mastery,
365 hours.
which is the equivalent of 15 entire 24-hour days. 2 full weeks straight of dedicated, uninterrupted effort.
And then you stack that over 5 years. The result is just astounding. You've basically built the equivalent of a master's degree in you.
A master's degree in you, I love that. And you
Right.
did it while everyone else was giving their best brain power away to, whatever was trending.
It's that cumulative effect that creates the real separation.
It is. The time adds up, but the identity shift, that adds up
Yeah.
even faster.
And that brings us to the key psychological piece, identity. This is so much more than just checking off a to-do list. It's about who you're becoming when nobody's watching.
Yes. Every single one of those intentional mornings is. It's like casting a vote for the future version of yourself.
A vote.
Are you voting for the version that's disciplined and focused?
Yep.
The one you can trust? Or are you voting for the version that just kind of gets distracted by the next shiny object?
The problem is, most people want the identity, but they keep casting votes for the other person. You can talk about change all you want, but that work in the first hour is the only ballot that actually counts.
And, crucially, you won't feel the shift tomorrow or even next week. This is why so many resolutions fail.
Yeah.
The source material says it takes about 90 days. 90 days of showing up for yourself before that feeling of main character energy really sets in.
That's when the identity solidifies.
Exactly. When your internal dialogue changes from "I should do this" to "I am the type of person who does this," you move from forced discipline to just automated identity.
Okay, so we get the why. The biological and mathematical leverage is huge. Now we need to get practical. What do we actually do in that hour?
Right. We need a clear routine.
Something efficient for the learner.
This is the 5-step power ritual. It's a simple sequential guide designed to use everything we've talked about.
Let's break it down. Alarm goes off. Step 1, water.
And not just a sip. Chug a big glass of water immediately. Your brain is dehydrated. Dehydration is a focus killer. This is like turning the power on for your whole system.
Simple enough. Step 2, move. And we're not talking a marathon here.
Not at all. A quick stretch, 10 push-ups, a walk around the block, anything. Movement signals to your brain that it's time to generate energy. It floods your brain with oxygen. You're physically creating the energy you're about to use.
Got it. Step 3, write one goal.
Just one. This is key. Use that perfect neuroplasticity window. Don't write a manifesto. Just identify the single most critical domino for the day. The one thing that makes everything else easier.
Laser focus, sniper mode.
Exactly. You start with clarity, not confusion.
Okay, step 4, learn.
Yeah, crack open 5 pages of a challenging book. Watch a real deep dive video. Listen to a quality discussion. The point is to input substantive information into that wet cement brain.
Use that 40% focus boost on something that actually makes you better.
And avoid the stuff that just confirms what you already think.
For sure. Find something that makes you think critically. And finally, step 5, protect. This sounds important.
It's non-negotiable. This hour is sacred. You have to be a Secret Service agent.
I like that.
Nothing gets through. No texts, no emails, no doom scrolling, nothing. If you let one distraction in, you short circuit that whole flow state you just spent 4 steps building.
So what does this all mean then? We started looking for the single biggest point of leverage, and we found it. The hinge that swings those big doors into your future, it's not some motivational speech. It's your damn alarm clock.
It's that accessible. And the profound takeaway here is this. The next 5 years are coming no matter what. Time doesn't care about your goals.
Right.
So the question you have to answer every single morning is, are you going to be the one building your future in that prime window? Or are you going to be the one binge watching someone else's success story?
Because you gave your best brain away to noise and left only the leftovers for your own life.
That's the decision, and it starts now.
Claim those 365 intentional hours this year. That's our deep dive for today. We hope this knowledge gives you the leverage you need to start building immediately.